Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol PTX. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Done this one before, but it's been a couple of days, and want to get things updated though, and with today's price movement. And not to state the obvious or rub salt in the wounds or anything, but absolutely just pure bloodshed as the chart now enters back into a territory where it already was. And that's what creates the interesting potential from a trading point of view. Now, sure, if you are some sort of day trader or really trader of any sort and you bought up around there, then yeah, any way you look at it, there's not much I could say as far as, or let me put it this way, I will sound crazy calling anything bullish. So when I use the terms bullish, I am using that from a perspective of a trader right now looking at the chart. And the bullish dynamic here is that the price is now sitting down here by this former area of support. And this will mean a little bit more of those that have traded for a while. But if you have, then I'm sure you've seen stocks that get beat down in a hurry, and then they can find some support and then not necessarily go straight back up to where they were, but they can get some pretty snapback type bounces. Again, am I saying that's what's going to happen here? I'm not saying that. My point here is that the price is now, approaching an area of the chart where, historically speaking, in the past, the price has found some support and then, made some nice little movements from there. And I realize that, little movement there and that movement there, those don't seem like a lot, but when you got to factor in the whole idea that these are, when you factor in the price range, the percentages can add up that much quicker. And while the price isn't quite down to this 25-cent area, right now where the price stands after the quick beat down with the gap down and then the price continued on, further, the price is within that range. And don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because the price does have a history of bouncing here in the past does not mean for sure that if the price gets down there, it is once again going to bounce. I wish, like I said, trading was that straightforward. Now, would it be shocking to see some sort of bounce? No, that would not be shocking at all. But myself nor anyone else can sit here and say that a bounce will for sure happen. But the point here being, whether you care about more from a trading perspective or just kind of the overall chart perspective, 25 cents, this green line here, does have quite a bit of history in the chart. And although it's not quite there, we'll see if the price can pull back a little bit more. And if it does, from a risk versus reward perspective, it's definitely an interesting setup. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.